what is a safety squat bar? Do you need one in your home gym? Why would you want one in your home gym? And is the Synergee Fitness Safety Squat Bar the right one for you? The WebPage channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and we all know the importance of squatting for your health and fitness. But if you have a bad back or you've got wrist or shoulder injuries, squatting might not be in the cards for you. Fear not. The Safety Squat Bar has you covered. It's going to keep you in the fight and keep you squatting for the rest of your life. As we get older, the issues and the injuries we need to deal with just seem to escalate and accumulate. Let me know in the comments below what you're fighting through in order to get your workouts in. Now for me, I've got a herniated disc, and for some reason, whenever I go to squat with the barbell, it's like Snap City on my lower back. It's just that load on my vertebrae, for some reason, don't know what it is, just happens to set it off every time. The Safety Squat Bar is exactly what it sounds like. It allows you to squat more safely. What does it do? Essentially, not only does it have this padding, this cushion that alleviates a lot of the stress and strain on your shoulders and that load on directly on your vertebrae, it also moves the center of gravity of the weight on the bar just a little bit forward. What does that do? It allows you to squat more erect, meaning you're going to have just a little bit less damage and strain on your lower back when you're going into the hole. Now, for many of you with wrist injuries, whether it's from benching, it's from life, it's from whatever, I tell you, when you go to squat and you're trying to lock that bar in on your back, it jacks up your wrists like no other. With the Safety Squat Bar, boom, you can just hold it right up here. And frankly, all the Safety Squat Bars I reviewed, including Synergee, are very well balanced, meaning that frankly, you don't even need to hold on to these handles very much, very light grip, and you are gonna be off to the races. One of the nice things about the Safety Squat Bar as an auxiliary bar is that it's more than a one-trick pony. Obviously, the name of the game, the main reason you're gonna buy this bad boy is for that safety squat. But you can also do front squats with this, and I really love doing front squats with the Safety Squat Bar because that weight doesn't feel like it's gonna roll off my shoulders. It's pushed back on me, and I can get that nice and tight up on my collarbone and go to work. Just a little bit about Synergee Fitness. They are headquartered up in Canada, and they typically offer good value for the products that they drop. Now, they've got 100% satisfaction guarantee, free shipping returns, and their customer service is top notch. Like many companies, their prices over the past 2 years have gone up, but still fairly competitive in the marketplace. You can also do good mornings, Zercher squats, calf raises, split squats, walking lunges. Listen, the sky's the limit with this bar. However, keep in mind, you're probably going to find 2 exercises that you predominantly use this bar for, and that still makes it worth it. 15 seconds to go over the stats. Coming in at a 55-pound weight, it has a 1,000-pound weight capacity, made out of chrome, and it does have 11.25 loadable sleeves, 30mm knurled handles ready to go. And now it's time. It is time for Fate of the Union, where I give you my final thoughts on the Safety Squat Bar, specifically the Synergee Fitness newest release. As far as having a Safety Squat Bar in your home gym, it's worth it. The older you get, the more it becomes worth it, because many of us, whether you have them now or not, are gonna have some sort of injury that we're gonna have to train through, and a Safety Squat Bar is a must-have if you're looking to still do your squats and not aggravate many of your injuries. This Synergee Safety Squat Bar would absolutely get the job done in most of your local gyms. It has one complete pad with no gaps, which is a must-have on an SSB. However, the pad itself does have a little bit of a gap back here. Not a deal breaker, not something you're gonna be bothered to notice. As far as the pad thickness compared to some of the competition, it is on the thinner side. The biggest standout, and probably the biggest reason you might want to pick this one up, is the knurled handles. They feel nice, and it just sets it apart from a lot of the other Safety Squat Bars out there. Now, the head gap on this Safety Squat Bar, for me, seems to be a little bit wide. Now, that may be because I've got a fairly narrow frame, or because I'm used to lifting with thicker Safety Squat Bar pads, kind of closing in that gap. It's not a deal breaker, it's just something that stood out. just in. At the time that I'm editing this video, the Synergee Fitness Safety Squat Bar is 50% off right now on Amazon.com. I'm going to put a link in the description. That brings it under $200, and that makes it extremely affordable. And the value chart on this thing is through the roof at that price point. Cost. One of the things you have to take into account when comparing any piece of home gym equipment against the competition. Now, Synergee Fitness currently lists this at $379 on their website, and I don't know if they're going to be running sales on this going forward or if they're eventually going to bring the price point down. Unfortunately, the competition being Rep Fitness and Titan Fitness, probably two biggest sellers out there for safety squat bars, theirs are listed at $320. So you're looking at a $60 difference. And frankly, those bars are slightly better in a few different areas. Rep Fitness has knurled handles, but they do have a better knurling on their handles, and they have a thicker pad. Titan Fitness has a thicker pad. And again, that $60 price gap. Realistically, Synergee Fitness has put out a fantastic safety squat bar if it was priced right. In my opinion, if this was $275, it would be a must pick up for those of you who are slightly budget conscious, but you still want to get really good equipment. I am hopeful that Synergee Fitness will eventually lower their price on this bar, so definitely be on the lookout for sales or for just a price decrease over time. If you've come this far in the video, let me know in the comments below if you use a safety squat bar, if it's something that's added to your repertoire, your arsenal, or if it's something that you think you're never, ever gonna need because you just squat heavy, hard, and deep. If you made it this far in the video, you and I are officially Band of Brothers. Tom Brady and Super Bowl rings. Leonardo DiCaprio and 19-year-old girls. Thanks for making it all the way to the end, and as usual, don't save anything for the trip back.